what is up, fellow critics? Yes, we are back at it again with another reaction for you guys. Today we're going to be doing The Walking Dead Season 10, Episode 12. Last episode definitely left off on a crazy cliffhanger. We had them taking on the Horde, and they decided to retreat, but they couldn't because they shot all these fire arrows and they hit the actual fence or their gate pretty much, and it all caught on fire. So now they're stuck in between, you know, a fiery gate at their backs and then a zombie horde walking up on them. So they're in a big situation. I will not be surprised if someone died. So let's get it in, guys. Before we start, please like, share, and subscribe to Cinema Critics. I appreciate it. We do all reactions, movie reviews, all that type of stuff. So thank you. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button to help out the channel. So let's go ahead and start this video up. So wait, so did they get inside? I guess they got inside. They didn't really explain that, but okay. Oh, that's a whisper. There's whispers mixed in. That sucks. There's whispers mixed in this horde. So that means you gotta be extra careful. Oh, Judith. Oh, okay, Judith. Uh-oh. Oh no. Remember, she's always seen them as just walkers, you know? Oh no. It's over with, Eugenian. It's all burnt out now. A little late. But yeah, that's what I was saying. You gotta get that body. Once you get that body pile, then you straight. Wait. No, really? I hope she's just seeing things and that's not really Magna. Unless Magna like did the old whole bunch of guts on her. Wow. Just right off the start of the episode. It's crazy. They were holding as much as they could. People are dying. Judith killed a person. She thought it was a walker. And then Yumiko, I think that's her name. She see Magna. I don't know if it was really her or not, but most likely it is. And hopefully, fingers crossed that she is alive and she's, you know, she just put all the crap on her to make her way through the horde, maybe. Hopefully that's the case. And she just snuck in because the horde is so big, the Whisperers are not going to be able to keep track of all the zombies in there. Unless she's dead. I don't know. That's a tough one. We have to see.
Through the heart.
Ah, shit. My bad.
I don't know. That was more of a mercy. This is so funny. This is so funny. Uh-oh.
I said hold on, damn it.
So, I mean, that gives you a little insight of what's going on with Negan. Like, remember, the whole Negan and Aaron were together when everything went down and they split up. And, so they have some bad blood right now. But this just proves to you that Negan kind of like, he's like caught in like a really bad spot. You know, he wants to help them, but he can't. So it's like, you know, so I understand now. So, you know, he's just trying to look out for him, but he does have a soft spot. You know, he doesn't want to really kill anyone. He doesn't want to kill these people. He don't want to kill any of these survivors, but you know, sometimes he's forced to do something. Like even when this guy was like tore up and he had a missing arm, Negan just gave him mercy, you know? So I can see where Negan's now. I can see maybe he's just trying to infiltrate. You see he has that mask off.
Stop. Sorry, kid.
So Negan ran into Lydia. Now I wonder if he's gonna take her to see Alpha or not. Maybe. I don't know. Either he's gonna let her out. I mean, he grabbed her up, so he could have just let her go, but he grabbed her up, so he might take her back. Oh, she about to die. She about to die. Oh, there it is. Take your knife out. Get him one good time. Oh. Oh, okay, that was, what's his face? Oh, okay, good job. A lot of crazy stuff just happened right there. So Mary's gone, aka Gamma. I mean, I had a feeling she was going to. She did a lot of bad, so I mean, she went out like a champ, sacrificed herself. Beta took her out and make sure she got a couple. You know, she got a little pity pats in, but she did take off his rip his zombie mask. So that I kind of helped him out, I guess. And then one of the Whisperers said, "Hey, oh, I know you." So that's kind of weird. But one of the Whisperers actually knew him, and he just took him out. I don't know why he did that, but he did it. And so Beta sat there and waited for her to turn. And then I don't know what he was going to do. Was he going to, I guess, just bring her back, I guess, as a, you know, that's what Alpha wanted, everyone to be part of that horde. So I guess that was the thing he was going to do. But they made sure that was going to happen. He took her out with an arrow. I forgot the dude's name. But took her out with an arrow, which is good because, you know, I'm sure she wouldn't want to be a zombie. So yeah, like I said, I had a feeling Magna was still alive. Just the way she looked, it looked like she was just blood on her face, so she was just plain zombie. And since the horde is so big, like you can get lost in the shuffle. You know, so now she's saying that, you know, her and Connie pushed in. They got pushed into the horde, and they were in there together, and they got separated. So hopefully Connie's still alive. I mean, Connie's a pretty tough girl, so hopefully she made it out.
Like it'll fix anything. Go through shit to go through shit.
Oh, damn. Yeah, I deserve it. Can't get mad at that. She ate that punch, though.
You are all doing.
Jeez, he got all. Oh, he got all the kids. Damn. Yeah, there it is. Oh, that's tough, man. Oh man, that is tough. Freaking the blacksmith go saved the kids, but he was bit. So I don't know what he's thinking. What he's gonna head? I don't understand how he's gonna kill himself. I thought he was just gonna try to hang himself with the table, but I don't know. Is he gonna just smash his head into it? I guess. I don't know. Like what his thinking with this. I mean, if anything, just leave. Like I would say that would be the best bet. Is just leave and then bring all the zombies with you and keep going. You better hope it works on the first try. If it don't, it's good. Oh! 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 He got it. First try to do the eye. Oh, jeez. I wasn't through his eye. Oh, he didn't. Oh, really? See, that's why you're supposed to run. He should have just left and just ran off instead of doing that. Because I swear I thought he got in the eye. He stabbed in the eye. If he hit him, got himself in the eye, he would have took out his brain. Well, maybe, depending on the angle. He should have just left and ran off the zombies.
That is bullshit. And you know it.
Oh, he's calling her out.
Claim you have to kill your own daughter. Your own flesh and blood.
So, I mean, Negan, he's trying to talk some sense into Alpha. And it's like, hey, I know a lot of this is a front. You know you love your daughter, you know. And Alpha, you know, she still has some emotion. She's sitting there, you know, trying not to cry. And, you know, she's like, you know, saying, hey, this is just part of nature. I got to take her out. So, that's tough. Get out of there, Lydia. Get out of there. Hurry up. Untie it. It's not going to be the house. I'm calling it. It's not going to be it. Calling it. It's not going to be the same spot. Yep, I knew it. I knew it. Wait. Oh, you see that? He's holding his knife. Oh! Oh! Yo! Negan at all people is the one to take her out. What? Let's go. Who is that? Is that Aaron? Oh, let's go.
Took you long enough.
What? Wait, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? No! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Wait, that was a part of the plan the whole time? Carol Negan had a freaking plan to take her out? Oh my goodness. Wow, what the hell? Holy crap. What's a good episode? Holy crap. Carol and Negan. Wow, I did not see that. Talk about a twist. That was a good one. Okay, that was a good one. Wow, I did not see them two working together. It's so funny because I was always saying, I was like, Carol is always the smart one. Carol's always the one who can get shit done. So it's crazy, like, the way she was acting all this time. You know, like, I'm sure, you know, all that stuff really happened. She was really feeling those ways, but she always had that plan. Wow, man, Carol is the truth. I'm telling you. Man, wow. What such a freaking good episode. One of the better episodes that happened in a long time. This is like one where it's like, yo, I feel really good. Like, this is, you know, ooh, this give you shivers how good this episode is. So right from the beginning, they start right off the bat. It's, you know, they're still fighting this horde, and it's kind of weird how it starts up because right at the end of the episode, they were you know, stuck between, you know, the fire and the horde. So I guess somehow they got in. They didn't really show it, at least I didn't see it, but you know, they got in back, you know, got back into the hilltop. But maybe, I guess they showing how the front of the gate was like half open, so I guess it just burned down and they probably bust through the gate, you know, through that front gate. So they're implying what happened. They didn't really show it, but okay, fine. So, you know, like, they're fighting and they're, you know, they're holding off as much as they can, but you know, they can't hold so much and everyone's running away. And they have to retreat. It was just too much for them. They retreated, and the fact that everyone got split up, like crazy split up, and they did have a rendezvous point where everyone was supposed to meet up at, though. And we see the aftermath, and we see the Whispers and Alpha and Negan, and they're looking over the bodies, and Negan sees one of the, you know, hilltoppers, yeah, let's call them hilltoppers, and you know, he's alive and he's missing an arm, and Negan sees him and he just kills him, takes him out of his misery. And Alpha's like, hey, no, aim for the heart, you know, I want to, you know, make sure they all become the horde because they took a good chunk of my horde, so we need to fill in the ranks pretty much. And he's like, oh, my bad, you know. And that just tells you right there, showing Negan's like, okay, Negan, obviously, you know, he wants to show mercy to this person because obviously he's not a true Whisperer, but we don't know what Negan's intentions are. You know, did he join them to be part of them, or did he want to take over them, or I don't know. So he talks to Beta, and Beta's like, hey, go rouse them up. So he wants to go rile up some of the zombies up. And then guess who he's seeing? Lydia scurrying around. You see Lydia runs away, and then he starts going after her, and then he runs into Aaron. And Aaron's carrying, I forgot this guy's name, but Aaron's carrying the one guy, and Aaron, you know, he runs into Negan, and Negan's like, oh, you know, wait, you know, relax, hold on, let me tell you what's going on. And Aaron was like, I don't want to hear nothing of it, you know, because him and Negan, Aaron and Negan had a little tussle with the whole thing when they went out together, and Aaron got blinded for a little bit, and all that mess. So it was a big situation for there, and Aaron hates Negan for it. And so even though Negan made sure he made it back, but so he was ready to fight to the death. And so the zombies rolled up, and Negan just kind of backed off and let Aaron handle the zombies. So then Negan finally runs into Lydia, grabs her up, and he says like, hey, this time to put an end to this. He grabs her up, and now Negan has Lydia. What is he gonna do? So we run into Kelly, Olden, which I got his name now, and Mary, and they're walking, and they have Adam with them. And they get a little thing because Adam can't stop crying, and Mary's like, hey, let me see him, and he's like, no, I'm not having that. But she finally talks him into it, and she holds Adam, and Adam's quiet. So they're walking, and they're sitting down, they're talking a little bit, and you see Alden, he's kind of getting kind of liking her a little bit after he finally stop hating, and he can see that, oh, she does have some love for in her, she's holding the baby, and he sees a little bit, and they start talking about her sister and stuff like that. And then Mary, I guess she sniffs, I don't know, she got a whiff or something, I don't know, maybe she's so used to them, she knows how they smell, but she's like, hey, we gotta get out of here. And they start running, and they're somehow completely surrounded. I guess we know who did it, but they're completely surrounded by zombies, and they're running away. And so they're running, and they see this van. Instead of just keep running, because they're zombies, you can outrun them, they take cover in this van, and they start getting inside, and Mary closes the door on them, and she runs off. So she's trying to corral these zombies, make noise so they can follow her. So a good amount of them, not all of them, a good amount of them came up to her, followed her. It didn't seem like it was all of them, because it definitely some had to stay. But she takes out the zombies that followed her, and she's just chilling like, ooh, I got him. She turned around, and boom, Beta, boom, machete, in the gut, and hurt pretty good. And she's still pissed off at this dude, and she's hitting him and stuff. Like, nah, I ain't going out like that. I'm going out like a champ. She's hitting him, even though she had her knife at the hip. She could have just grabbed that and at least stuck him a couple times before she died. But so she ripped off half his mask, which is crazy. And then Beta was like, all right, I had enough of this, and he just boom, stabbed her right in the heart, or stabbed her again pretty much, in machete. Boom, she died. He threw her down, and then just sit her across the street and just chilled and waited for her to turn. And I guess he was just going to take her back to Alpha, and like, all right, we got her. Here's the proof. She's part of the Horde now, But did not happen, because right when she turned, one of the Whispers walked and seen Beta, was like, hey, oh, that's you. I didn't know that was you. Like, I guess he knew who he was, and he's like, oh, it sounded like it was you, but I wasn't 100% sure, because I guess he just never takes off his mask. And Beta was like, I don't care. Boom, killed the guy. So there's something up with that. I don't know exactly what that's all about, but it's something, because why would they even add that? Even though we know where Beta came from, with a little bit where Beta came from. He was part of like some kind of what was, like, a nursing home or something, like assisted living home or something crazy like that. I forgot what it was. But so right when Mary, she turns, and you see Beta looking at her, and boom, arrow, boom, by Alden, takes out Mary, which is good, and then Beta runs off. So then you can see them, they're all upset that she pretty much sacrificed herself for baby Adam, and for Alden and Kelly. So Magna was still alive. So during this whole fight and during the Horde, we seen Magna walking with the Horde. Luckily she didn't die. Someone took her out, thought she was a zombie, but she got in, and Yumiko seen her, was like, holy crap, and they met up and left. So it's Magna, Yumiko, and Carol and Eugene. So they're all together, and they're resting, and Carol's like, hey, we gotta go, we gotta meet up. And they're like, oh no, Magna's in a situation, give her a minute, So they have a little tussle. Yumiko punches Carol in the face. Carol took it like a champ, and they're upset, obviously. And Carol's like, what can I do? I mean, you want me to beg? Like, she don't want to hear that, everyone hates me, just hate me, you know. So it's a tough situation. And then Magna's like, hey, you know, Magna understands, like, shit happens, you know. Magna and Yumiko, they get in a little tussle, but then they kind of work it out, and it seems like they're kind of better off without each other, just be friends or something, it seems like. But yeah, so then Carol and Eugene talk, and they talk about was it Stephanie? I'm not good with names, but you know, he's telling her like, hey, you know, I got this date, you know, I'm kind of screwed up for where I wanted to go, but now I'm gonna miss it. And Carol's like, you know, just go. You know, if there's something you need to do, and you just go ahead and do it, because you know Carol, she do what she need to do. And so he bounced. At least it seemed like he just bounced. So we see Daryl and good amount of the survivors. We see Jerry and his wife, and they're all walking towards the rendezvous, and you know, they're upset because all the kids are all together. You know, they're supposed to be with Ezekiel. You see Ezekiel leaving with all the kids, and so they get to this rendezvous point and it's empty. They're not there. So then we see Judith and the rest of the kids with Earl, the blacksmith, and we come to find out that Ezekiel wasn't there. They got separated, and so now they're sitting at this different house and they're just kind of waiting out. And you can see Earl, he's looking kind of sickly, and they come to find out he has been bitten, and Judith actually sees it, and he's like, hey Judith, you know, don't worry about it, just go in the other room, you know, just stay there. So then you see he takes like this railroad spike, pretty much a railroad spike, and he puts it into the table, and he flips the table back up, and he's going to impale himself in the head with the spike, which, like I said, it seems like he could have been better off just running away and, you know, letting the zombies go somewhere else, and then just, you know, dying. I guess he didn't want to turn. You know, he also he said he didn't want to, you know, have to be a zombie going against these kids. So, you know, so I mean, I can see where his head was at, but it just wasn't the best plan. So he does it. Boom, hits his head. At first I thought it was his eye. He got him in the eye, because when they show it, I'm like, well, it's definitely not his eye, because if it hit him in his eye, he would still have been stuck on that spike, but he wasn't on the spike. So he just, you know, hit his head, and it went in his head probably a little bit, but just not deep enough, because guess what? Judith went to go look, and he turned right in front of Judith, and so Judith had to take him out. And it was pretty tough for Judith, because she sees all these zombies as just zombies. She has like no kind of feelings for them. She started catching these feelings for them when she realized that they're actually really people, and she took out one of the people, which she thought was just a zombie, and it was a whisper. So, you know, she's feeling a type of way. You know, she's very sad about the whole thing, and the fact that, you know, she's actually killed people. You know, she's been killing people, like bodies, real people. So it's tough for her. It's tough. And then we see Daryl and Jerry. They go look for Ezekiel, and they find Ezekiel, and Ezekiel's like, hey, we gotta go find the kids. I got separated. They run, and they finally find the kids, and you know, Daryl gives Judith a little bit of love, telling her, hey, you know, it'd be all right, type of thing. You see Alpha, and then you see Negan rolls up to Alpha. It's like, hey, you know that thing you've been looking for? I found it, right? So I'm like, oh crap, this sucks. You know, he's gonna bring her there to everyone to see, but no, he had Judith, you know, in another house and tied up into a chair, you know. So whew, wow, so he's really gonna do it. Negan's gonna give freaking Lydia over to Alpha. So they're walking, and you know, Negan's telling her, like, you know, he's pretty much trying to like convince her not to do it, because Alpha wants to kill Lydia, and you know, Alpha's like, hey, you know, I have to, you know, to release her. She's not, you know, she's trying to explain like this is part of nature, you have to do it, and how she's saying to Negan like, hey, I want you to be, you know, I want you to bring on the new generation to this new, you know, like lead a new version of the Whisperer somewhere else, and you know, have another chapter somewhere. And you know, Negan's telling him about his wife and the whole situation of that, and Negan's like, hey, you know, you don't gotta do this, you know. Negan didn't want to do what he did, and he's trying to explain to Alpha, like, hey, you don't have to do this, you know. And so, you know, Alpha tells Negan's like, yes, you know, I gotta do it. It's part of nature. You know, I gotta kill her. So they kiss, and then they start walking towards the house. And Lydia's trying to break through this chair, and she finally untied herself and getting ready to walk out the door as you see Alpha walking into the door. And guess what happened? They both open the door and they're completely in two different places, which is like, I had a feeling that was going to happen, and it happened. And then you see Alpha's like, where's Lydia? And then she turns around and Negan slices Alpha's neck, which is crazy. I would not think it would have been Negan the one that did this. He is the one that killed Alpha. Wow. And then I'm thinking, okay, why? I mean, why is he trying to take over the Whisperers as his own? Because I thought that was going to be the case. He was trying to just corrupt the Whisperers, and now he's going to take over. Hey, I'm the Whisperer King now, you know. But no, that was not the thing. So then you see a bag bleeding, and then, you know, Negan chucks the bag, and then Alpha's head goes rolling at someone's feet, and then you see Alpha's zombie head moving around, and then the camera pans up, and it's Carol saying, it took you long enough. Wow, they planned the whole thing. Carol and Negan planned that Negan would run away, join the freaking Whisperers, get to know them so much, and then take them out. Which kind of makes sense, because think about this. That's what they did with the doctor. I forgot his name. Like I said, I'm bad with names. But that's what happened with the doctor. The doctor infiltrated, you know, the survivors and lived with them for a long time, got their trust, you know, and he was secretly killing people, you know. So it's the same thing. You know, Carol thought of this plan maybe with Negan probably together. I don't know when they talked. They talked somehow. I guess they're going to explain the next episode. But they talked it over, and it's like, hey, we're going to have you leave, escape, and then you're going to take her out. You're going to take Alpha out. You're going to win her trust. You got to love her up, do a little lovey-dovey with her, you know, give her old sausage, and take her out. And he did it. Cut her head off. Wow. Such a good episode. This episode is one of the best episodes it's been in a very long time. A very long time. Where this episode, like, holy crap. Walking Dead episode was good. You haven't said that in a long time. Like, really, really good. So, wow. And guess what? There's like 4 more episodes left. Right? How many episodes? I think there's like 4 episodes left. So it's crazy. Like, it's crazy what's going to happen next, because there's still Beta, and he's going to be pissed when he finds out Alpha's dead or missing. It's going to be crazy what's going to happen next. And then we still got to worry about what's going on with Michonne. Are they even going to show Michonne in this whole rest of the season? So I don't even know about what's going to go on with that. So it's crazy. So like I said, guys, I do not watch the previews for the next episode, so I don't know. I don't get a little sneak peek stuff. I don't watch it, so I like to be 100% not knowing what's going on. So thank you for watching, guys. Please, guys, let me know what you thought in the comments below. Holy crap, such a great episode. Let me know. Give me all your thoughts of what happened in the comments below, guys. Thank you for watching. Make sure you please like, share, and subscribe to Cinema Critics. We'll catch you on the next video. Peace out.